I think I understand exactly what you're saying, and your point could directly be compared to women's suffrage. You know, males at the time of women's suffrage wanted, you know, they wanted it to be the way it was.
Actually, that's not true. Did you know that?
I don't believe it.
Yeah. Did you know that actually it was a majority of women didn't want the right to vote? Did you know that?
I can't confirm your statistics.
Yeah. Well, let me explain to you why, actually. It's very interesting. I had a lady named Karen Strawn on the show, and this is kind of her specialty.
Karen?
Yeah, Karen Strawn. Yeah, I know. Her name is Karen Strawn. And she's a feminist. And the reason for this was, well, first off, women's suffrage, right? You're talking about women getting the right to vote. How'd that happen?
Of course, the voice of women to be heard.
No. How did women get the right to vote?
Women's voices were heard.
Okay, how are they heard?
You know I can't answer these questions exactly. So you're just trying to embarrass me.
No, I'm really not. Men were the exclusive right holders to voting, right? Women were not allowed to vote, right?
Sure.
Okay. Then women were allowed to vote.
Sure.
So there was a change. Who changed it?
The change was made by the human race.
Change was made by men. Women didn't have a say in the vote if they could vote,
Yeah,
right? My point is this is a misrepresentation that men.
Females.
Well, no, my point here is this is a misrepresentation, and I think it matters because if you don't understand history fully, you're doomed to repeat it.
It will repeat itself, exactly.
Right. The majority of men said. Males, we use the term males because back then, of course, they wouldn't even have a chip in their brain for modern gender theory, but men voted to give women the right to vote. The reason that a majority of women didn't want the right to vote is because a lot of people don't understand this, that historically now, I'm not saying that women shouldn't have the right to vote, just to be clear, I'm just explaining the historical context. Voting came with certain responsibilities like the draft, like owning property, like paying taxes, like bucket duty, which was mandatory voluntary firefighter service. And women said, oh, if that's what we have to do to vote, we don't want it. And then men had the vote for them to vote, and they said, by the way, you don't have to do any of that stuff, only the men do. So a lot of people don't understand that. That's a big reason why.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.